Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. I know you got a good word this morning. How you feeling?
Hey, Rickey Smiley, I'm doing real well, my brother. Thank you so much. Listen, today I simply want to let everyone know that one of the blessings of being connected with the God above us is that God's Spirit lives within us. And because of what God does within us, we are ready to deal with whoever and whatever may come at us. Listen, and the question you may be asking is, what is this? What is this? I promise you, I tell you, it is what God's Spirit does within us, because I've discovered life is not lived based on what you have on the outside. It's based on what you have on the inside. Life is lived not from the outside in, but from the inside out. It's from the inside that we have our peace, when on the outside we're under pressure. It's on the inside that we have our strength, when on the outside we're dealing with stress. It's on the inside that we have God living within us, and whoever God inhabits, can't nobody inhibit, because God is on the inside of us. God is not just far off and in the distance running everything in the universe, but God is personal. God is within us. And so the question is, what is this? It won't let me hold my peace. What is this that helps me to love people when they are hating on me? What is this that keeps me going when life is trying to stop and block me? Whatever it is, it won't let me hold my peace. It's on the inside. And so whatever else you do, you move through today with the power of God, who is all powerful all around us, but know that God lives within you. And since God lives within you, my Bible says, if God be for you, who can be against you?
No, that's right, Pastor Haynes. Love you so much, man. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, love you, Rickey Smiley. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
Yes, sir. Here's some Dorothy Moore. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Rickey. Have a great one.
You too. What is this?
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 11 minutes after the hour. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Eva got your front page. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. Russia sent more troops into eastern Ukraine yesterday. Meanwhile, President Biden is expected to announce a new weapons package in the coming days that will include additional artillery and ammunition. This comes after Biden last week approved $800 million package, including more helicopters and first American artillery. The U.S. has sent about $2.6 billion in military aid to Ukraine since the invasion. In other news, the U.S. Justice Department said yesterday that it will appeal a federal Florida district judge's ruling to end the nationwide mask mandate on public transportation. Now, it will do so only if the CDC believes the mandate is still necessary. Uber and Lyft announced yesterday that masks will be optional. Some places, however, including New York City, Chicago, and Connecticut, continue to require masks for mass transit. And our very own Dr. MJ Collier will join us at 8:22 Eastern, 7:22 Central to clear the air on whether we should be masking up or not. Last but certainly not least, in an update, an independent autopsy for the family of Patrick Loyola, the 26-year-old man who was killed by a Grand Rapids, Michigan police officer after a traffic stop, revealed the officer fired the fatal shot that killed him. Loyola, a refugee from Congo, was shot in the back of the head while face down on the ground as he struggled with the officer. The official autopsy report is part of the state police investigation and has not yet been released to the public. The officer's name has also not been released to the public. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. But for more, just log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, our sports genius. What's going on in sports?
What's up there, Eva? NBA playoffs continued last night. How about them New Orleans Pelicans? They saying to Phoenix, we ain't just going to lay down and let y'all just roll over us now. They bounced back, even up the series, 1 game apiece. Brandon Ingram had 37 points. Memphis, they tied the series up against Minnesota. They even at one apiece as well. The Miami Heat. This is one of those sneaky teams that people keep forgetting about.
Right.
Miami's like, they solid, man. Jimmy Buckets Butler went off for 45 points, Rick. Like, for real, Miami is like one of those teams that's like,
he'll find them Jays up from the stands.
Come on, dog, from the doggone stands. I got a nasty rumor, not to clear up, just to put out there some more. Tampa Bay Buccaneer legendary quarterback Tom Brady. There's a rumor that he was in discussions with the Miami Dolphins to be named as a minority owner. Now, this was after he retired and he's going into his other business affairs and everything. But now that rumor is back, and there's also a possibility that if he does this, he could play for the Miami Dolphins at the same time. Do I think that's going to happen? Probably not, but it's definitely a story to put out there to keep feeding it and watering it and see what happens. That's what I got in sports right now. Gary with the team. What's up there, Pippin?
All right, y'all. People are talking about Miss Shalami Sanders. If y'all know who Shalami Sanders is, she's one of the beautiful daughters of Deion Sanders. Now, people are saying that she may be a mean girl because it was reported out that Deion Sanders asked his beautiful daughter to rub his foot because it was swelling, y'all. She laughed and pointed at it and told him, look at what your foot looked like. It looked like a turkey leg at the fair. She said, and Deion laughed about it, but he said, could you please stop it? Now, they're saying, y'all, that the Jackson State football coach had his left big toe and, y'all, the next one to it amputated during the fall after doctors found blood clots, that were causing circulation issues in his leg. Now, it caused him, y'all, to miss 3 games and several, he was been coaching, y'all, on a scooter. Now, they say he was in a wheelchair when he returned for Jackson State's win against Southern, y'all, back in November. Now, they're saying, Deion, he begged and pleaded her. She said she would need money and gloves, honey, if she was going to touch that foot. And he offered her $100 and whatever, but she told him that was not enough money, y'all. And people saying, is that mean? Because her poor daddy lost his toes and just asked for a massage. And she told him,
How old is she, Gary?
They was just playing, Gary.
I don't know. I'm sure they probably were just playing, though. But I mean, poor Deion, he couldn't walk, honey. She's in her early teens. She's about 19 or 20 years old, or what have you. But she told him she needed some gloves, honey, and some extra money to do it. So let's hope and pray that she did it, honey, and they all resolved that issue. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is summer hay. On the high end, you say summer hay, and on the low end, you say beautiful tan. That's your color for the day. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Red Table Talk is back, and I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 28 before the top of the hour. Y'all, time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. People reports that Red Table Talk will return today for its 5th season. Host, Jada Pinkett Smith is the host. Willow Smith and Adrian Banfield Norris. The show's new season will feature Janelle Monáe, Kim Basinger, Ireland Baldwin, the mother of Miss USA, Chelsea Chris, and allegedly Will Smith to address the Oscar incident. The promotional trailer for the new season, however, made no mention of Will Smith and the, host slapping Chris Rock incident at the 2022 Oscars. So we shall see. In my opinion, they don't need to talk about it. Please let that situation die. Let it be over.
You should have read the comments.
Because constantly talking about it ain't going to help nothing.
Yeah, the comments was crazy
For
when
real?
I saw the promo.
What was they saying, Rick?
Oh, man, they was going in. They was going in. I'm talking about I was scrolling, trying to find positive comments.
For real, Ricky?
Yeah, people was just saying, I will not be watching that toxic. They were just going in totally.
Yeah, and that last video I saw turned me off when she was recording him, and he just was like, "I'm at home, dude."
Yeah.
Like, ooh, that gave me goosebumps because you don't want to be filmed like that in your house.
In your house.
When
The only place where you can escape from all of that. And you go home and you got to deal with that in the house. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, it was
all
hard
right,
to
y'all.
watch.
Me too. Moving on, y'all. Kendrick Lamar has announced his 5th studio album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. It'll arrive May 13th. He announced the news yesterday by posting a letter written on PG Lang stationery. He linked the news to an article after responding to a tweet saying Kendrick Lamar is officially retired. It's been 5 years since Kendrick Lamar's last album. Dang. But back in August, he revealed that this would be his final album for TDE. So maybe that's just his final album with TDE, and then he'll continue because he's a great, great talent. All right, y'all. Last but not least, Mariah is re-recording new music. She re-recorded The Roof with Brandy, and it's a part of an online series called Masterclass with Mariah Carey. The video goes deep into Mariah's creative side and shows what's behind her thinking process. At one point, she can be seen coaching Brandy while arranging and recording the track. Carey said, "I've never let cameras in when I'm creating, not when I'm writing, and especially not when I'm singing. But now I'm taking Masterclass members into my studio to show them how we can write and produce music using their voice and become anything they want to be as long as they create, recreate, reimagine, and reinvent. The songs and classes are available through a subscription." So that's dope. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but we got Rock T's HBCU up next. And if you got any questions for Dr. MJ Collier, hit us up at 8669-RICKEY. That's 8669-RICKEY. Who we repping today, Rock T?
Man, we going to be repping Virginia State University, another HBCU. Coming up next, man, right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.